What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We are back on Riverbend Springs 4X by Stevie. Let's get to it. Did they have their stream today? Is that where you got your new news from? Or are you just messing?
What new news?
You were all Mr. New News.
Yeah, it's still Garbo. Nothing new.
You have some Stevies, some games, doing it all. Okay, let me run around the map, Kimmy, and we'll.
I mean, I guess if you really play on Switch, I guess that's news, but.
Oh really? And hang on, let me get my Switch out. Let me play that. My nephew will be excited. Or wait, he's got a. I don't even know what farm sim he has. It's not new. But all he does in it is he runs around and blocks cars. He doesn't even drive tractors to block cars. He just gets out and runs. And then he builds like a big traffic jam. And that's how my nephew plays farm sim. The kid's 7. It's fine, you know? It's fine. It's funny. What?
See the shipping container that came out today?
Nope. Mod Hub.
Uh-huh.
I feel like they have been putting out a ton of maps lately. Have you noticed this in the Mod Hub?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, a ton of maps.
Well, at least the shipping container, even though it says it's for logs, or forestry.
Okay.
The one that's in the Mod Hub, you can, that on the shipping container trailer.
Okay.
You hit Shift R.
Oh, you can use auto load, huh?
Auto load.
That's kind of cool.
Pallets.
Yeah, yeah. So Kimmy, this one's working, which I think you got something conflicting. I don't really want to spawn. I don't really want to spawn all this. I'll just take it to the homestead for now. Unless what's our price for buffalo mozzarella right now, chat? I haven't looked. Ooh, October's. Ooh, okay. Hold on. We actually have a decent price here. Anything over 8, I'm usually like, it's close enough, you know. 870, 876, 876, 876. I'll just go sell a load of buffalo mozzarella. Oh man, might as well. Have you seen Gage, Kentucky 4X not on the Mod Hub, Trent?
I don't think that's gonna be a Mod Hub map.
No, Jeff's just asking if you've seen it, and it's not on the Mod Hub.
I mean, I've seen it on Facebook.
Okay, so the answer is yes. Trent has seen it. You need put your factories on selling, Kimmy. I mean, I know it's not the most money, but it's still money. Or go through your mods and you know, add one at a time, start your game up, and see if the factories spawn pellets. And if they do, quit, add another mod. I mean, that's how you do that, so good luck, Godspeed. It can only, well, at least on server, is, you know, the server takes a few minutes to boot up, and it takes a minute to sync in. It was an all-day process that one day I did that, so. Or not all day, but way too many hours. That's for sure. So 136,000 liters of buffalo mozzarella, and I might as well just haul it all right now. So I'll be back for the other. Oh, there's only 12. I'll probably just leave that, honestly. I'll probably just leave it. But that's okay. We should actually, I guess, while we're trucking, I guess we'll start. We'll go around to our productions, or our buildables, and build a shopping list and see what they need. I know we do have rope to move, so that's good. We have some. I don't think it's a lot right now. The rope maker is pretty slow in general, so Although now that we have that cotton in there, that should, it definitely should help.
Yeah, he's starting to do his actual job.
Who dat?
Oh, the JC's medium JCB that we got with the Highland pack.
Okay.
Put him on the small
Oh.
towable tanker.
Okay.
And for some reason, I was trying to recreate what you did, because what you were down there at the cow farm.
Uh-huh.
For buffalo milk.
Yep.
And he wasn't picking it up. So I had like 5K in one, 17,000 in another, and he wasn't picking it up.
You gotta get really close to the milk triggers on those.
So I did, and that still wasn't working.
Oh.
And then what I just did today was I flip-flopped it, and I kind of did an unknown cross or auto drive path.
Yeah.
But by doing that, he actually starts picking it up now.
Well, I mean, as long as it works, and as long as you know that that's potentially going to be a hazard, so you don't try to feed and haul milk at the same time, you know? Yeah.
So I'm doing both, but it should work out just because they're route time.
I got you. Welcome in, West Pappin. Hey, you do you. As long as it works for you, that's all that matters, you know? Speaking
I was
of that,
trying not to have it across, but
yeah, it just works better if you can have it not cross. It's whatever. Sometimes it's unavoidable. Depending on what you're wanting to do, so it's all good. All right, let's grab the rope, chat. A little bit. I don't think there's going to be a lot here. None of the cotton has run yet. We haven't fast time since the cotton was harvested. So. This should just... Oh, yeah, this isn't even worth hauling. Wow, let's not hurt ourselves. We have 5,000 liters here, man. Let's not break the trailer now, chat.
oh, is it not on stack?
It's 5,000, though. That's it. Like, I came down here to get so much, and it's only 5 pallets. Does the roller coaster need that, or is it just the playground?
I think it's playground.
Roller coaster. Oh, well, that
Yes.
actually, okay, so this one just needs a little fast time. Okay, the roller coaster needs fast time. Chat. This actually just needs wood beams, which I don't think we have any, right? Beams we are out of. Okay. I need to go cut trees down, chat. And then this guy, what's this guy actually need right now? I think I went to the wrong place. I definitely went to the wrong place. Okay, planks, he has plenty. Planks long, we have plenty, and walls we have. Ooh, oh, wait a minute. 5,000, sorry, 10,538 is what we have in storage. And we need 10,539. I need one more liter of a prefab wall to build this. Next step. I don't think we have any of them either, do we? Actually, we do have those. Okay, so we could go spawn like one of those. I'm still going to take the rope up to the playground first, though. Because that's like the place that needs rope, so might as well. So unfortunately, not unfortunately, but some trees are going to have to get cut down maybe today for a little bit. It's a never-ending process after all. Just saying. But that's okay. It's all good. Alright, so let's go get rid of this. I mean, hey, if nothing else, there's a whole nother piece of land here we could buy with trees, and that one there. And there's actually a lot of trees on this map that could all be cut down. Although actually, if you're gonna like buy 58, you should definitely buy 193. There's a lot of ground in there you could claim for a field. I don't know if we're gonna buy any fields today. We do have 1.9 million right now, so it wouldn't be me if we didn't spend it, right? Just saying. That's okay. Alright. Come on. It's the one problem with this trailer, or a lot of these flatbed trailers. The wheels are so far back that turning can get a little interesting sometimes. That's okay. Did it actually work, Trent, or are you stuck? He's stepped away. All right. Oh, there's a... Hold up. Somebody lost part of their load of trees here. All right, let's strap that bad boy down. That thing ain't going nowhere. Let's go take that to the sawmill, shall we? And we'll probably grab a couple of what's it called? Prefab walls. Looks like we're getting another update from Stevie. Am I seeing that right, chat? Those Kimmy, I know you're on his Facebook. Matt just posted a screenshot. In the Discord, 19. BGA. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's out. Dang, man. I tell you what. Update is out. Alright, we'll have to wait on that till after. I was kind of hoping we were done. I don't think we're ever going to be done, but that's okay. You know, the good thing is that Stevie's always been really good about, hey, if there's a problem, let's fix it, you know? As opposed to some map makers, you know, not going to name names, but they know, that put out a map and it has problems and they never fix it. So at least Stevie has always been very, let's make it right. So at least I feel that way. So I'm all right with updates. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. And especially since I'm not trying to upload it to a server like back in the day. I would get annoyed if this was back in the day. Trying to upload to a server all the time. Because honestly, it's not very bad to do what I do. So, well, that was like, I could have probably spawned one more. That was pretty good. Pretty good. All right, let's go run these over yonder, and then I think that's all the factory work we have to do. We actually need to go harvest one field. We've got one more field to harvest for this go round. So yeah, Sean, how is the? I don't think you've told us how's the NASCAR on the PlayStation. I don't know that I've heard you talk about it or seen you talk about it. It says how do I can go that way. Okay, hold on. All right, gimme copy pasta. My goodness, this is not. It's not where I should be. but this is the way. Gotta wait till after Christmas, but this is the way. I don't know why, that's funny to me. This is the way. Oh, that's funny. That's great, actually. Oh, it only needed that. It's only going to take the one. Okay. That's all right. We'll go get rid of these over at the warehouse by the homeland. Usually a pretty good price there, so. To be honest, I'm not even going to check what the price is. Oh man, hey, it looked fine on the map to me. 8 Left Doug, what's up, bro? Okay, Sean, I gotcha. I gotcha. That's good. So I've been curious. I've been like, hey, I need to ask Sean how it is. Need to ask him. I keep forgetting. So that's good. How was John today? You know, channeling my inner Swift truck driver. Where's my Swift hat? I actually have a Swift hat from like the 80s. It's pretty sick, actually. I always used to wear it when we played ATS. Yeah. New to the game, what am I transporting? So at your sawmill, if you run the production of the sawmill, you get different products, and one of them is these prefab walls. It's just a way to turn logs into something, right? On a lot of maps, there's like buildable things, and that's where we were just at one of them. We dropped off one of these prefab walls. We don't need any more of these right now, so I'm just gonna sell them. So I don't know if have you ever played construction sim, that you have to go pick up prefab wall sections in that game? It's pretty much the same thing, but in farm sim, you either drop them off at a buildable or you sell them. And so we are going to sell them right now. So that's what we're doing. Yep, it's used for the buildable projects. So yeah, there's pretty much all the maps have some kind of buildable on them. How much money did we raise through Extra Life? Well, we went basically Friday. We had just like $100 or something raised, and now we're at 4,300. So between Friday and Saturday, that was pretty good. Pretty darn good. So we're closing in on our goal of 5,000. If we can get to that, I'd be super happy, you know. What's up, Tomcat?
Oh, that package finally came.
Welcome back.
That's waiting on my darn seat cover to get from Missouri.
You have trees in your fields that you use the chainsaw on, but you can't get rid of them. So there's a few things you can do. If you have a tractor that you can put like a set of arms on, you can put these on the front of a tractor, and then you could put this log grapple. You can load them on like a trailer and take them to the sawmill just to get rid of them. You may have to cut them up into smaller pieces first with your chainsaw. But yeah, put them in a trailer. If you cut them up small enough, you should be able to pick them up by hand, but you got to get them pretty small for that. So, hello. We're actually done hauling stuff. Ain't nothing else need to be hauled right now.
Not even the concrete factory?
Nothing is in need for the next step. So if you want to empty that one, fine, but nothing's in need. So, yeah. I was gonna change this truck over to a tipper and go harvest that cornfield. Is the next thing I was gonna do. I don't know where this trailer parks, so I have to tell AutoDrive to do it. Oh man, that's okay. Simmer down now. Thanks for the stream streak. I'm glad you're happy to be here. I'm happy to have you. Hope all is well. Rats. Yeah, I got out the only. Well, we need beams, but we don't have any trees. That's the one thing we don't have for one of the factories. One of the buildables, I mean. All right, so chat, we've got one field up north that needs to be harvested. It's a little cornfield. I can find it back. Here we go. So we've got our combine, and there's actually a grain cart and stuff here, but this isn't really set up for, actually it might be. Not sure, I'll have to look at AutoDrive again. You'll throw them. I wouldn't recommend throwing trees in the river. If you cut down a tree and you don't get rid of it, it just causes lag. You can get rid of them by cutting them up into smaller pieces and putting them in a tipper or on a flatbed trailer or a log trailer and haul them to your sawmill to sell them. That's how you get rid of them. Still have not received a video. I definitely 100% don't know what you're talking about, Kimmy. I haven't looked at them yet to make sure that I want to send them out. That's all. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna send that there, and then where's my truck? That my truck? That's not at all where I told that truck to go, but okay. There. All right, now we should be good. Truck will be on its way. Grain cart. Oh, excuse me. We'll do grain cart things. All right. No idea, Kimmy, what you're talking about. You're poor, you can't afford. Yeah. You're around 750,000 in debt. You need to be doing some contracts then or something. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so this, I mean, you always could just like, you know, use something on a tractor, even if it's like, you know, a cultivator to push the trees off to the side of the field. And then when you have money later, you know, get something to help you get rid of them. So yeah, you could always do that. You've got something that you can push them out of the way with, I would assume. A header on a combine, move them out of the way with that. So, but I would strongly advise you not to throw them in a river, and you definitely should clean them up at some point. But hey, that's just my opinion. So, you do you, boo. That's the real thing. It's, you know, you do you. Out of ideas. Okay. All right. Truck is en route. Where are you hauling stuff to, Trent? Oh, there you go.
Grain elevator.
All right.
Uh,
Did you just flip?
I landed perfectly on my side in between a tree.
Okay. If you have extra stuff that the buildables won't buy, just bring it home and put it in storage. Because we don't need the money, and I feel like that factory is so stinking slow. So, yeah. At least the 3-point mulch head and delete them. That's a good idea, Joe.
Oh, so the guy is somehow in $750,000 that he can't lease.
No, I think he has $750,000 loan. The only crop you know how to plant is canola, because that's the one in the tutorial. Gotcha. Gotcha. I mean, they, yeah. You can hit, what is it? Y? Change seed on your seeder. Plant other things. Okay, let's see if we can get ourselves an auger wagon. Here, auger wagon, auger wagon, auger wagon. Yoo-hoo. But Jeff's right. You could get, if you had any money, if you're $750,000 in the red up here, though, you've done messed up. Contracts would be the only thing you could really do to get out of that, unless you got a bunch of crop laying around. But you could come down here to forestry. That's not the right category. It's this one here, down here. You could lease this bad boy right here, and this will delete trees. And you can get that for $4,500 on a lease. I would turn it back in, though, obviously, once you're done with it. But there you go. That's what I would do. You cut trees. Oh, they're inside your. Oh. So, yeah. The only option you have then is to go in there with your chainsaw and just keep making the trees to like a smaller point so you can pick them up. It's letting me harvest.
Now it just needs a sawmill.
It's letting me harvest this corn I planted by accident the other day. So scroll down in your shop. Hit, if you're on PC, hit P on the keyboard. Scroll down here to forestry, and you're looking at these mulchers, and you want the second mulcher. It does take a lot of horsepower, though. It takes 360 horsepower, so you have to kind of watch that too. So yeah, I think as far as factories or not factories, buildables, we need sawmill stuff, or just time too. Some of them need time. We'll have to reevaluate once we pass time of day.
So, like those prefabs that you sold earlier.
Yeah.
That should have gone to the grain elevator.
I literally filled the grain elevator. I literally went there first, and it took like, what, 2 chat or 1? And that's all it would take.
So then we should cast time then.
I was like, wait a minute. I tried. That's the only reason I loaded them, is because it needed 1 liter to complete the next stage. So I had to, go spawn whatever. And once we get this field done, well, actually, we need to be planting some. I think we can do that right now. Yeah, we need to plant some barley, and then I think we're gonna go ahead. And we're going to move the alfalfa today. We're going to go ahead and put it in 70-71. It may not stay there long term. But if we put it in 70-71, then we plow 97-98 together so that we can fix that plowed spot over there anyway that needs to be plowed on 221. But we'll go ahead and do that today. It's time. it is time. We've got a few. So this is what's called a 4x map. So you take a regular map that you start playing the game on, and it's 4 of them put together. So when we're looking at some of these fields, like they are on that map, they don't look that big, but when you actually get out here and you look around, it's like that is a huge field there. This is the biggest field on here. It's 190 acres. Whereas like when you start this map, like field 1's a decent sized field when you first start Riverbend Springs. It's 5.6 acres. The big field's 190 acres. So yeah, it's a big thing. It's huge. Yeah, it's absolutely massive. So you betcha. So yeah, this is a edited map. It's Riverbend Springs, which is the starting like farmstead map, and then made to a 4x. So it's basically 4 regular size maps put together. So it is absolutely massive. So when we like drive back to the homestead, it's like it's a commute, you know. Like we're getting our 9 to 5 on here, just driving around the map, you know. So you betcha. You messed up your save getting into cattle. He didn't say messed up, chat, so I can't let it go through. But yeah, cattle are great. You can make a lot of money from cattle, but it takes a lot of money to I mean, you can start small with cattle, but yeah, you still need some decent money. So for instance, the water buffalo on here, so you have, you know, cows and you have water buffalo. So we have 1,000 water buffalo right now, and it's a lot to keep up with them, to be honest. Now we run some fancy mods, so we can basically automate the process. So we don't really have to do the work, but yeah, cattle could be a lot, but you can also make a ton of money. So there's that too. That is the other side. By the way, there's still snow on roofs here, Trent. The house across the street from me has about 80% snow on it still, on its roof on the front side here. I can see.
We still got some snow here.
Kind of crazy though.
Yes, kind of accidentally drove in our wheat field.
Oh yeah.
Or I didn't drive, I slid.
You have a $3 million loan for starting cattle that is starting to return. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the fuzzy cows. Yeah. Okay. Not at all. Not at all. So we had our first snow like this past Saturday was a week. Or not first snow, but like this round of snow. So we've had snow on the ground for like a week and a half now. It's unreal here. Absolutely unreal. Normally that does not happen. So we're out here in the Midwest, so we get a snowstorm and like the next day or 2 days maybe it's pretty much all gone. So this is kind of weird.
Really no snow on the roofs here. It's just mainly all on grass and ground.
Yeah. I gotcha. Are we gonna process or sell the corn? This corn, we have a corn dryer. If we wanted to, we could run it through our dryer. We might do that. We don't really have a use for corn currently. I just really enjoy growing corn. So like last night we harvested field 95. That was all in corn. Corn is probably my favorite crop. Corn and soybeans I really enjoy because, well, I live in the Midwest and that's what we grow here. So I enjoy corn a lot. So that's why we planted some corn. But yeah, this will probably get turned into dry corn or dry maize, as it's called on this map. But and then we'll probably just sell that at some point. So yeah. So with having all the critters, we're mostly farming for the animals. Is really why we're like farming. So this time growing some corn was just because we could. So yeah. From Portugal. Nice. Actually, I meant to look at this yesterday. I don't know that I don't think we have any other use for corn besides the dryer, right? At this point, okay, we could use it to make mineral, but we're not making mineral, so I don't want to do that. We could also use it to make seed, which that's fine. We don't need to do that. So yeah, we don't really have any other use for it. Which is fine. Oh, it is used in pig food. We talked about having pigs on here. Maybe we'll put this in the pig food maker. I'll have to look at that a little closer. Purple and green lines, that is, they call it steer assist. It's basically GPS. Everybody has it. It's built into the base game. I can show you how to get to it. It makes farming a lot more efficient. So what you do, assuming you're on computer, you hold down your H button. H is how you hire workers. Usually it's on the AI worker tab. But if you go over to steer assist, that's your GPS. Most of the time you can leave everything alone in here. If you want to go around the field, say twice, you can just change that slider. But otherwise, leave everything else alone, hit OK. And now you'll have lines on your field. What you want to do is you want to start driving and then hit H and it'll turn that green, and then that's steering the tractor. It just makes things a lot more efficient because you're not leaving skippers or anything like that. You know, you're not wasting any time. You don't have any header overlap or anything. So definitely can make things a lot more efficient. Adam, welcome in. What's going on? So yeah, it's pretty nice, honestly. And at least here in the United States, most farmers, I would say, run some kind of GPS or steering system. So yeah, even like some not so big farmers, pretty much everybody around here runs it. Just makes everything more efficient. So yeah. Fill the trailer. All right, so now I have him actually set up right, so we don't have to go back to him manually. All right, so let's look at this. So if we wanted to use corn, okay, so spelt corn carrots to make to make pig food. We also have a wheat soybean potato recipe. Or we could do one with sugar beets or potatoes or parsnips. Oh, I don't know what we would go with. We're not working on that. Your saves all messed up. Start a new one. Any tips? Contracts are a great way to kind of learn stuff about the game. They're also big time money makers as well. So in your escape menu, if you see the two pieces of paper on the left side, this is your contract page. Now, your contracts won't be worth, $100,000. because this is a 4X map, so these contracts are worth a lot more money. Try to do cultivating contracts, harvesting contracts within reason. Some of the vegetable, so those ones for red beets, some of the vegetable harvest kind of suck, but you know, like this, like a sunflower contract or, you know, a corn contract or something like that. And then what you can do is you can hit borrow items down here at the bottom. So that'll give you this equipment. So when you're starting out, you may not have, you know, nice equipment or anything. So this will give you a combine, a head, a tractor, and a tipper to go harvest this field. And then it'll show you where it wants you to sell the grain, which is cool. Hoeing contracts, rotary hoeing contracts can be pretty good. Mowing contracts can be all right. Plowing contracts, if you have a modded plow, they're pretty good. Weeding contracts can be good. I personally don't like seeding contracts, or I don't really do spraying contracts, although they can be worth good money too. You can even like wrap bales. You can cut down some dead trees. I would recommend doing that at first anyway. Try to do like cultivating and harvest. They're usually pretty good contracts to get started with. And like I said, you can lease the equipment for the contract right through the contract. So it'll just show up at the shop. And then when you're done, you collect your contract and that equipment disappears. So make sure you have like all the grain out of it or whatever like that. What do you... Trant?
What?
Are you leaving with my grain cart?
Same way he came from.
Where are you taking him?
95, where I thought they...
Oh, no. No, there's a truck right there at 92. Between 92 and 91. I was like... I'm not gonna... I mean, I'll be able to finish the field, I guess. What bigger fields? You know, you kind of have to crawl before you can walk. And then you walk before you can crawl, or before you can run. You know, you that, or I mean, you could always get the government subsidy sign and cheat in a bunch of money and then just, you know, do it that way. But you start small and you build up from there, you know. That's all. Or since you're on PC, I mean, you could get a modded map that has bigger fields and stuff. You can do that. So thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to What's Poppin'. How's it going? All right, we are last pass in here, so let's go. Let's go. Normal difficulty. Yeah, and the other thing, yeah, too, is if you put it on, you know, easy difficulty. And you can change that at any time, by the way. You can go in your settings and you can change your economic difficulty at any time. So maybe you start on easy and you're like, wow, I'm adding money way fast. You can change that, which is pretty cool. At any time. So you betcha. I would 100% agree with that, Jeff. Yep. Learn the basics first, and then, you know, walk or crawl before you walk, you know. So. All right. So we are officially done harvesting now, finally. Which is good. Let's get this lime spreader going, chat. So the way you make money from pigs in Farm Sim is you breed them, basically. You don't have to do anything for that. You basically, with pigs, all you have to do is feed them. And when they breed, you sell off the piglets at a certain age. That's how you make money from pigs. There is no like slaughterhouse, but you sell the pigs and that's how you make money. So typically I don't mess with having pigs, but I did say for this map we would have some pigs eventually, so we'll have to mess with it at some point. But yeah, typically when I get pigs on a map, that usually means we're done playing the map. So yeah. So we're down now. That's awful nice of you. Alright, so chat, we're gonna kick this guy off here and then we're gonna go do some other stuff. Because actually is there data on this? There is data. Did we fix? We did not fix the score. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, so we'll let him do his thing. And we'll need to plow that too at some point. We'll get to that, chat. Took you 14 hours to swath a field. It's kind of a lot. That's crazy. Wow. Honestly, when you're starting out and you're brand new, I wouldn't recommend you download any mods. I personally would recommend learning the base game. You know, there's plenty of equipment in the base game. The base game is 100% playable with no mods. And I've always kind of felt this way with Farm Sims. You should always just play when you're starting out. Just play the game as it is. And then along the way, you'll say, oh man, I wish there was a mod for XYZ. Chances are there's probably a mod for that. Yeah, I would recommend learning the game with no mods. And then eventually, you know, you can get all kinds of fancy mods like this truck that's driving next to me. That thing's on a mod called Auto Drive, where you can actually like hire trucks to move stuff around the map, and it works so much better than the in-game stuff. But yeah, it's a whole thing. There's some other stuff too that, I mean, I'm all about it. I only run like 55 mods, but there's some really nice mods. But again, I would personally recommend learning the game with no mods. So in fact, whenever there's the new farm sim, so like last year when we played, yeah, 55 mods is actually not that much. When yeah, a lot of people run like hundreds of mods. Thousands even, some people do. Yeah, I got like 55 right now. But even so, whenever a new farm sim comes out, the first map that we play, we always play with no mods. Mostly because there's not a lot of like good mods when the game first comes out, but it's also, let's play the game to play the game, and then we'll always, you know, move from there. Jeff runs 200-ish. There you go. So 55 is really not a lot. 1,187 mods. Dang. So 55 mods really isn't much. Basically 55 mods. No. To be honest. 200, yeah. Probably only use 50 or fewer, yeah. So that's something I'm pretty conscious about. Like, you know, when we start maps, you know, like we'll have smaller stuff. But then, like, once we get to a point, it's like, okay, I need to go through the mods and get rid of all that small stuff. Because especially on a server, I don't like to carry a bunch of mods. So, for example, that horse auger wagon that we used to have, it's a fine auger wagon. It's heavy and it's slow, but you know, we've grown past that. We're not going to have that anymore. So that's not in our mods anymore. It's gone. We had that little John Deere cart. It's gone. Yeah. So it's just, there's no reason to keep that stuff we're not going to be using. It's more work though, but being that we're on the server, I feel like it's worth it. Because less is more on a server. 1000%. So yeah. Right. I was using a pressure washer, cleaning off the mud. Oh, pressure washer, cleaning off the mud. Had some mud. So that's what we were doing, cleaning the combine off. If I don't clean the combine, I get yelled at, so. Just saying. I got you, Jeff. I got you. Yep. Alright. So let's hit that. Okay. So let's see, chat. We need to get... are you plowing, chat? What you doing?
Nope.
No? Okay. Well, you're down there messing with the thing. You bringing stones over?
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa? Where are you bringing alfalfa from? Oh, you're going to plant. Okay. I understand the assignment. Mud is just for aesthetics. Yeah, it doesn't do anything per se. It's just the visual. I don't need that tractor. I choose you. I choose you. That's... I mean, yeah, kind of. There is a lot of people that do like RP stuff in Farm Sim. I don't mess with that. But I don't know, the mud's just the mud is a little aggressive. But it is kind of an interesting mechanic. I usually don't mind leaving the stuff dirty. But since I play on a server with other people, you know, sometimes I get grumbled at if I leave it dirty, which I should. It's fine. So, not a big deal. But that's okay. I'm really guilty of putting stuff away without diesel in it. That's a problem. I know that one. Hence this tractor with just over half a tank. So I bet you I parked it there. Machine is huge. Oh, just wait. Just wait till we unfold it. Now this is a mod, and this one counts as a plow, so it's really nice. But yeah. So chat, we're gonna be plowing some fields together. We're gonna get rid of our existing alfalfa, and Trent is currently planting the new alfalfa field. At least for now, 7071 is gonna be our new field. Honestly, it's probably too much, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Okay, we've got our allow crate field turned on. And we're just going to plow these together real quick here. And then I'm not gonna plow the whole thing because I don't need to plow the whole thing. So I need to plow that corner down there. But I don't need to plow the whole field, so I'm not going to. So yeah. Might take another stab at that because I did a terrible job connecting that. We're gonna go for a second pass on that one. All right. You do not have to seed alfalfa every time. Alfalfa is like grass. It regrows, and we're using the Swather Plus mod. And in the Swather Plus mod, it gives you a bonus for doing alfalfa. So. Yeah, you can do exactly what I'm doing here. You can use a plow. Go into your plow category in here, and you would use one of these like in-game plows. Bring up your help menu, but you hit Y to turn on allow create field, and that will allow you to actually plow up whatever you want. Now you do be careful with that, but this isn't a cultivator. This is just a quote unquote plow, even though it looks like a cultivator. Yeah, this is a plow. Yeah, alfalfa grows back, guys. We're not using a mod for field creation. This is a plow. Yep. Whatever it is, yeah, it's a couple months it grows back, yeah. Nope. Alright, so we need to clean up our auto drive a little bit here too, because obviously we don't want it driving through the middle of the field for no reason, right? Geo slaying. And I like, you guys know me. Just gonna put a one-way course in because that's all we're gonna use anyway. Geo slaying. All we're gonna use. Like this plow better than the base game ones? Yes, there is a mod, by the way, out there to allow cultivators to create fields, but I don't run it. I just run this cultivator or this plow, which I know in real life this is a cultivator. I do understand that, but farm sim land, it's a plow. So yeah. And this one you can find on itch.io. It's the John Deere 2410. If you go onto itch and search John Deere 2410, it should pull right up. The colors on it are not quite right. This thing is a convert from like, I don't know, at least 19. We've been using the same one forever, so it's a bit old at this point, but it works. And it works well, and yeah, it's great. So would definitely recommend checking it out. If you need to, you know, if you grow as much corn as we do. There you go. Thanks, Jeff. Wait. That's not the mod I'm thinking of. Oh, okay. That's the cultivator one. Okay. Yeah, there you go. But if you grow as much corn as we do and you have your plowing turned on, then sure is nice to have something with some size, you know? Well, yeah, appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. All right. Look at you, man. Have a good one. So because we run the Swather Plus mod, That's where we get our bonus from for growing alfalfa. So I like, plus alfalfa is just something different too, you know? There is something to be said about just growing something a little bit different once in a while. And that's alfalfa for me. So that's honestly part of the reason. Plus, like I said, you get a hell of a yield. Because it's the Swather Plus mod. Alright, so we need to reconnect that. And I need to raise up, turn, and go the other way here. But yeah, so that's why we run it as Swather Plus. Gives us a lot of alfalfa. You would turn plowing back on, you hated using base plows, they're painful. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. They're fine in small doses, but when you are trying to plow, like, you know, we grow like the world in corn, it kind of sucks. Or when we grow like a bunch of corn for chaffing, same deal, kind of sucks. Alfalfa is this map. A lot of the modded maps are starting to come with it. Or I shouldn't say a lot. The last two I've played. This and Juice Plains. I'm sure there's other ones too. I just don't play a lot of maps, honestly, so it's not perfect, but it should work. Why does that field boundary go like way over here? Just to go back over there. That's weird. I'm not gonna question it, chat. I'm just gonna drive away. Oh man. Sometimes just drive away. Just walk away. It's like our lime spreader's done up there, huh? Cool. We'll go get a plow going up there in a minute. Be planting up there in alfalfa as well. It's called like green beans and peas, or peas and green beans. I forget which one's first. Add-on. I believe it's in the mod hub. Same thing with the one for rice. There's a rice mod too. It's also in the mod hub. You betcha. Alright, this is gonna be a big old field, chat. I mean, it's, yeah, about the same as that one, but that's a big old bobcat. Just saying. Mod that gives the list. Yeah, we don't have I don't put a list of our mods out. I like to have the conversation. It's honestly part of the reason I don't just like, oh, here's our mods. Some of it has to do with, like, you know, some of our mods are edited by us or been, you know, worked on by Jeff, but like, if we don't have the original like mod authors permission to like post that, then we're obviously not going to do that, you know. But the other part of it is, honestly, it encourages people to ask in chat, and then we can have a conversation, you know. It's kind of five head sometimes, because a lot of times when people are like, hey, do you have a list of mods? It's like, nope, but ask me about a specific one, I'll tell you about it till I'm blue in the face. Let's go. Oh, I forgot, I gotta apply that one spot over there, chat. I got just to plow that corner out. My bad. I should probably plant this whole thing in barley as well. We need to plant a couple fields of barley at least one or two. The question though, Chad, is am I gonna have to so that's common ground right there. Am I gonna have to repurchase that? Will that give me data? It looks like it's going to. Yes. Sweet. We got our data. Big Mart, what's going on, man? How are you? What's poppin'? All right, so the part of the field over here that we added, when it got added with a painting tool, because Stevie gives you, you can paint a plowed texture, which is cool, but it still needs to be plowed according to the map. And we didn't know that till like RF Alpha was already up. So now we have to come through here. We're going to come through here and plow just this corner up. We don't need to plow the whole field. So that's what we need to do. So basically anything that was the addition needs to get plowed up. But really, this isn't a bad way to go about adding an addition to a field, because you can get that perfect edge using the perfect edge mod, and then you can always, maybe I should start doing that on like all the fields we combine. It's actually not a bad idea. And then you just come back with your plow with allow create field turned off, because then you can overlap and it doesn't matter. That'd be a really clean way to get fields put together. It costs a little bit, but whatever. Take a little more time, but that's okay. If we're gonna do it, we should do it right. So not a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, you can use the perfect edge mod, yeah. Yeah, I think I'll start doing that on fields we plow together, Jeff. As long as I remember next time we go to plow a field together. That's a good idea. All right, way to make me feel old. Thanks. You used to watch me back in middle school, and now you're about to have a kid. Sandman, I went to the funeral home the other day and pre-planned, you know, because I feel that old right now. I went ahead and paid for it, you know, get it done with. It's a joke. I didn't actually. I probably should, but I did. Oh man, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. I don't feel old at all, just for the record. So thanks. Appreciate that. Oh man. Goodness me. Rats. Well, Sean, let's be honest. If it's for me, I'm not worried about it. I mean, I know where I'll be. That's already been paid for and stuff. Like that's already been done. There's kind of like a little family plot we got several in a row so that we can be together at least, you know. So, but the rest of it, I ain't worried about the rest of it. What did my grandpa always say? Just throw me in a box, put me in the ground, or something like that. Same thing. Get it done with. Ain't a big deal. It's such a weird topic. So Chad, how's the weather? Kind of getting windy here. Just saying. Oh, and chat, by the way, drastically changing the subject. The snow cam. I think I need to move the yardstick back because it's kind of like not in focus. Y'all notice that? It looks a little blurry. Like the yardstick itself looks blurry. Y'all notice that? So I think I'm going to move the yardstick back away from the camera. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Maybe just a hair. I don't know how far, but Yeah. But, you know, we're still early in the whole snow camp adventure, so. Yeah. I don't want to move it too far back because then you won't be able to, like, see the yardstick. Are we going to need to plow the end of the 60 field where we harvest trees? We already have done that. Actually, Saturday, while we were finishing up cutting trees down, Trent was over there and he plowed that out for us already. So it's already done. Yeah, it's nice and square too. It's actually really nice. Ozzy, what's going on, bro? How you been? You can use the grass blades to free your focus. True. I kind of just like guessed when I was putting that out. I kind of just went, I want the yardstick to be here, and that's where I put it. I didn't really even look at it on my phone to see like what it looked like, you know, through the cameras. I was just like, okay, I need to get it roughly in the center of the frame. And sure, that looks good. So, in fairness, I was freezing when I was setting that up. I was like doing like cords and stuff, and I didn't have gloves on because I needed like my fingers out of gloves. It was freezing. It was terrible. So there might have been some like rushing happening, which usually means you're gonna end up having to redo it. So that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna have to redo it, but that's okay. It's fine. Not a big deal. I don't know at where these like cameras focus, like how far it starts, you know.
I feel like they've got an update, John.
What's that?
On the map.
There is an update, yes. It does something with bales at the biogas plant.
Oh no, he fixed it.
Yeah. Something with bales though. Silage bales at the biogas plant or something.
That was just only one thing, but there's multiple.
Oh, I'm sure there's other fixes, yes. Yes. Yeah, we'll have to wait until after stream to get it on here. But yeah, I'll mess with the snow cams tomorrow, maybe. I actually need to, like, all the firmware on the cameras, they all need to be updated too. Because when I was setting it up, I was like, no, I don't want to update. It takes forever. I don't want to do that. Just wanted to get the thing up there and get it in place. And I can update them later. Well, I think my phone has to be close to it to update it, possibly. I'm not sure. If that's the case, that might suck because it's cold out there. Although I shouldn't say it's cold. It's 53 out right now. I'm a little occupied, obviously. All right. So there's that. So let's grab the lime spreader tractor, which we are done with. So we can send him, chat all the lines on the field, kind of. Okay, there we go. Much better. We can send him back to the homestead. We don't need him anymore. And then there just so happens to be a tractor sitting here with a little bit of a plow ready to go to plow this field. So, do I still do all the Christmas lights? Yes, I do. And even more. Try to add to the display every year. I don't show it publicly anymore, but yes, I still do the Christmas lights. Literally nothing in my life has changed probably since, well, there's one major change many years ago now, but beyond that, Life really hasn't changed for me in a lot of years. So, you betcha. Yeah, literally, I mean, we're still farming. Dad and I go to the farm and mess with stuff down there all the time. Still do the Christmas lights. So, yeah, not much has changed, honestly. Well, since the farm's in 13 days, there's 2 big changes, but that's pretty much it, to be honest. Other than that, it's pretty much the same old around here. So, yeah. Well, 3, I guess my hairline's, you know, gone away a little more too, but you guys can't see that, so. Yeah. Simple's best? Sometimes. Sometimes it is, yeah. All right, so we're going to plow this field, and then we're going to look at our precision score. So it's weed control. So actually plowing this is not good right now. So wait, Trent, if I plow this to get rid of the plowed, and then I cultivate it, then we plant something in it, will the weeds come up then or no? Not sure. Or we need to plant something up here that doesn't need to be plowed after. I think no. I think we might test that. Because that whatever we plant here next time, I need the weeds to grow so I can spray them. And then we can plant our alfalfa after that. The problem is we're plowing, but we also need to because we had corn here. You did it recently, no weeds. Dang. Where are you, sir? Why can't I click the switch on that guy? I don't know why he's going there to go there. Odd. So then we're gonna need to plant like barley or something up here. We probably shouldn't have planted corn. I didn't even think about it when I planted the corn up here. Need to plant something. Need to plant something that doesn't need to be plowed after. So then the next, so this is gonna be a multi-year process here. Kind of a thing. It's basically precision's dumb and doesn't realize, like, A, we plowed so there's no weeds, but B, alfalfa and grass don't grow weeds. Precision's not smart enough to realize that. So then you get hit on your precision score for weed control, but there are no weeds. Yeah. So basically the way to fix that is just plant something that you can get weeds in, then you spray them with the technology, and then whatever you plant next, there just won't be any weeds. And then it's like, oh, we're fine. Pretty much how that works. It's kind of weird, but that's okay. Make do. Here he comes again, Tomcat. Just the old 2+2 is just out for a Sunday stroll, I think, on a Tuesday. Alrighty. Very, very odd. Ooh, that one's up to 100. That's good. Oh, it doesn't like our tillage. We haven't worked. Well, yeah, that'll get fixed. That's fine. See, here's the same thing. Our alfalfa field, current alfalfa field, it's weed control. So, but now that we're transplanting into a 100 field, should stay the 99 to 100. So, hopefully, anyway. That's the plan. a skipper if I do that fast. We'll just do double tillage here. It's fine. For that, like, you know, one sweep worth. Okay. That's okay. All right. So we do need to feed the sheep a little. That's okay. And then factory wise. Okay. We are going to have to move our silage eventually. We have those bunkers. I'll probably work on that after stream because that's a process. Probably work on that tonight at some point. That is definitely a process to get all that silage out of there. That's all right. Need to go cut a few trees down. By a few, I don't mean a few. Maybe I'll do some of that off stream tonight too. Put on some YouTube videos or something. Cut trees down for a couple hours. That's what I need to do. Although we're probably going to have to buy some more land for trees eventually. Fairly soonish, actually. So, I mean, we do have money right now. Definitely do have some cash right now. So we could probably make that happen if we wanted to. Forgot to do my second end row down here. So. We could buy 93. 1.1 mil. It's actually not planted anything. It's plowed right now. We could... Hang on. We can't buy that yet. 3.5 million because it's still planted. There's still green beans in 88. I don't understand what's going on there. There's no contract for it though. Not that I want to do it. There's no contract. That's okay. If we buy some more tree ground, we'll have to go look and see how many trees are even left on our... I know there's a bunch up on the very top of that hill, but they're kind of annoying to cut down. So, let's see. If we're going to buy more tree land, it would probably be like 192, or we have to cross the road. Or we buy this piece over here. That's $1.5 million. There's a lot of trees there, though. On this side of the road and down here. It's a lot. And if we cut those trees, then we could make 60 a lot bigger eventually. Yeah, we talked about buying it last night and plowing it in, but I don't think I would like that, to be honest. It would be one thing if we didn't have our sheep farm sitting here and you could just like plow straight up, but you'd have to have like a weird... I feel like that'd be weird. We're already going to have a missing corner. Eventually we're going to plow 94 like up to there, and then I don't think we'll include 93 in that. We could, but I don't think we will. That would be a stupid big field. So, yeah. Best mod for tree grinding? If you want to make trees just straight up disappear, there's a mod called Lumberjack. You can just use a chainsaw and make trees just straight disappear. That one's pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, it depends what you actually want to do. Like, do you want wood chips, or do you want just to make them disappear? Yeah. Mods to make wood chips. Yeah, there's some different things out there. I don't think we have any right now. I think we have anything for that. No, we don't. Usually we run that T-Rex thing. But I haven't had that in a minute. That thing's pretty good. But there are mods out there for that. I just don't have any of them. Right now, anyway. Alright. So we are done plowing now. So that's good. Right. What is that, chat? Oh. I looked over to hit my mute button, and there's something laying over there next to my mute button. I was like, I don't know what that is. It's a little tiny screwdriver. It came with this little like SSD set that I have for putting in SSDs inside of computers. All right. Done confused me. I didn't know what that was. All right, so we're en route home. How much is this piece? The piece is only $560,000. 70. It's not bad. Let's go see what we can get ourselves into over in Treeland. Is today when we buy an excavator, chat? Or is today when I try the big tree harvester? I don't know. Because we only have one planter, and Trent's out planting alfalfa, so we'll let him do his thing and we'll work on something else. Buy it. I think we have the money, Tomcat. That's the thing, you know. Or I could go pick up all the silage. I could get that done, but really we do need some trees. We really need trees. Never enough trees, y'all. Especially because the sawmill holds like, what, 14 or 17 million or something, so. Really, I don't think you could ever cut down enough trees to, yeah, actually fill that thing up. Not to mention, it processes so fast, too. Alright, so we'll get this back home. I'm even going to wash this up because it's kind of dirty right now. So there's that. But that's alright. You're so broke you can't ask the Magic 8 Ball a question. Fire Shadow, I give you one for free. Ask away. For the record, chat, it's in like chat currency. It's not real currency. So when I say for free, it's channel points. So there's that. Oh my goodness, Fire Shadow. You're playing with fire there. Good thing you're in the shadow. Should Fire Shadow buy a field of carrots?
Ask later when the time is right.
All right, that was absolutely no help. Sorry, Fire. Oh man. Yeah, I agree with Tomcat. I think you should. 300. That's a big field. That is a really, really large field. I hope you have some kind of modded carrot harvester. Or, you know, this kind of carrot harvester, a plow. They're pretty nice for harvesting carrots too. Just saying. Alright, I'll clean. Need any repairs? Let's just park it. Park it. But let's go. Time for a $200,000 loan.